Hi and welcome to today's video. So as you might see from the title, today's video is mostly going to be a vlog from Disneyland Paris. Myself, my mum and my sister went on a holiday in May. We had a wonderful time. We spent 4 days there, and today's video is going to be Sunday, which was our travel day, and Monday, our first big day in the parks. I'm going to interject a little bit with bits like this filmed at home. It's a few weeks now since I got back, and I have some thoughts in hindsight and some bits that I was too busy to get filmed while we were on our holidays. So I'm going to interject a few times, but welcome to the video, and it might be a long one, so maybe get a cup of tea, cup of coffee. I've got mine here, unfortunately not in a Disney mug, because many Disney trips as a child where I bought mugs as gifts for people and they always came home broken taught me don't buy mugs abroad, buy mugs here. And that is one big change since we were in Disneyland as children back in the day, is that there is now a Disney store in Ireland, which there wasn't previously. So I tried really not to shop much while on this trip, because a lot of the things I would love, I would be able to get in the Disney store here in Dublin if I really wanted them. That didn't stop me from shopping a lot in advance. This t-shirt, for example, with Winnie the Pooh and Tigger and Piglet and Eeyore, I got in Pennies or Primark and brought with me, and that's essentially what I wore for the whole trip, are Disney t-shirts that I bought before we went on the trip. So without further ado, let's get into travel day. So Sunday was our travel day. We had a bit of a complicated setup. So my mum and I live in Ireland and my sister Alice lives in London. So we were looking at different options, and what we decided to do was for my mum and myself to fly to London. We flew to Heathrow Airport from Dublin Airport. It's a bit chaotic in the airport at the minute, and we were worried about long queues, so we got there quite early, but it all worked out just fine. We parked in the Holiday Blue long stay car park. There's a moth trying to come near me now. And made our way to the airport, hung around a bit in Dublin Airport, got a cup of coffee, got on the plane, and we're over to Heathrow on time, which was great. Then we walked from Heathrow Airport to the Burger King or McDonald's right beside it, a drive-through, so my sister wouldn't have to pay for drop-off parking at Heathrow. And I was really worried they wouldn't let her into the drop-off because she didn't actually have any passengers and she was only going to pick up. So I was a bit worried about that, but it all worked out fine. We walked to the McDonald's. It was McDonald's because she had gotten us McDonald's breakfast things, and we hopped into her car and then we drove off to Folkestone. You're doing great. So it's like a giant tube that your car fits in.
Seems that if people didn't know how to read the headlights sign in French.
Milk na síoilse.
I'll show them a copy of my notes. Does this look like the end of the Fifth Element?
Yes, actually it is so like the Fifth Element. That's a very good observation. So, Alice, would you say this is casual, easy driving, or a bit stressful your first time?
A little bit stressful.
So weird.
Just don't want the train to move.
It was good fun, and it was nice to, be hanging out in the car together. You stay sitting in your car while you're going on the train, which is comfortable and fine. It worked out really well for us. Then, of course, we had to drive down from, you know, the top of France down to just outside Paris where Disneyland is. And the drive was fine, but everything did take a little longer than we expected. So we arrived to our accommodation a little later than expected. So we stayed at the Davy Crockett Ranch. So this is why we did, this is why we took Alice's car with us. So the Davy Crockett Ranch is this setup of a bunch of different cabins. This is the map of it. It's about 10-minute drive from the Disneyland car parks. Obviously then it's like a 10-minute walk up to the actual parks, the theme parks. We really liked it, and for us it was the exact same price to stay at the Davy Crockett Ranch, where we got 2 bedrooms, a living room and a little kitchenette, 2 bathrooms, as it would have been for us to stay in one of the cheaper nearby Disneyland hotels like the Santa Fe or I'm forgetting the names of the other ones, but those cheaper Disney hotels where we would have had one room and been quite cramped. And we all love each other, we all get on, but we wanted a bit more space, and maybe some of us snore, so we wanted a bit of space, and having some separate rooms was very appealing to us. We also really like having our own kitchen. My mum is, like all good Irish mums, addicted to tea, very seriously. She cannot not have milk in the room, real milk, to have with her tea. So it was very, very good for us to have a fridge. On previous holidays we've often had, you know, milk in a bath of cold water in the sink and all kinds of mad things to try and keep it fresh for her to be able to have tea the next morning in the room. Particularly if she were to wake up earlier than the rest of us, she would really, really not want to have to go without tea for that time. So it worked out really well for us, and we took Alice's car and we were able to drive between the parks and the ranch really easily. So we have just arrived and I'm going to unpack. Here is my packing cube, which has all my t-shirts in it.
Okay, I'll switch the inside one and which is the outside.
I'm going to hang them up so these ridiculous wrinkles can calm down. This is Annette's.
This is Annette's, yeah.
Yeah, oh, we did eat in this restaurant. Absolutely, we did. Will we go see if we can eat in it now?
Oh, that presents.
Say picnic.
Yeah. Okay, we're running a bit late. Alice has her Grogu backpack and her Mickey Mouse t-shirt, and Mum has her Mickey Mouse t-shirt and is all ready. And we're walking up. We're parked in Ariel, I think 9, so quite near the start, but not the very start. We had an early start, but not quite as on time as we wanted. So
Ariel 8.
Oh, Ariel 8 is where we are parked. Very good. My favourite number, the best number. That'll be just fine. So I have Grogu backpack 2, and I have green eyeshadow on today, and I have ears that have green on them and a bobbin that has green on it, and I'm going to put both of those on later when we get in. We're kind of half... No, it's not a surprise. It's just like, it'll be more interesting when you can actually see them. So you can't dress up as a princess or a character as an adult in Disneyland, but children can, and they're all over the place and they're so cute, so cute. So we're already getting the atmosphere, even though we're just walking through the car park. This is my sister Alice. It is Alice's 30th birthday coming up soon this year. This is my mum Liz. And we are
Anniversaire.
Toronto. So Alice did Spanish and she's trying to remember some French for this trip. But
Comme ci, comme ça.
Comme ci, comme ça. Oui. So we are here because Disneyland is also 30, the same age as Alice. And we're having a family holiday and celebrating all of it. So see you in the parks. And here's Mickey Mouse. Hi, Mickey. So because we are running a little late and there's already a 45-minute wait for Crush's coaster, we're going to go on the Aladdin Magic Carpets ride, Flying Carpets of Agrabah, I think it's called. So just get a ride in straight away because it has a quote 5-minute wait. We just walk through the queue with no wait.
What do you think this switch is for?
To go up and down.
Here?
Alice gets to steer.
Oh, right.
So we're in number 11, carpet 11.
Very good.
The sun is really coming out.
Yeah, that's why I have my hat on still. Not risking it.
People, this is your director. Good luck in your scene. Just remember, the most important part of acting, have fun! Okay, roll up!
Woo! Oh, this is brilliant. We can see the Tower of Terror.
I see, what's his name from Toy Story? Robot.
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz.
Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
Ready for a drop?
Yeah. Woo!
Cast, what a movie!
So Alice is steering, so we're going up and down quite a bit. Woo! Oh, I wonder if that is for performers to be on sometimes. That'd be so nice.
Oh, yes.
Congratulations! You were fabulous! Please remain seated until your magic carpet comes to a complete gather your personal belongings and follow the exercise to clear the set.
Also, gather your children.
Well steered, Alice. Or piloted even.
And cut! That's a wrap, everybody! Your acting was head and shoulders above anybody else I've ever worked with. I'll see you in the movies!
Où est le sorti? Ah. Bye bye, Jeannie. No, merci. So the cast member was offering us the opportunity to go around again, which is so nice.
How do you say again in French?
Autre chose or la même chose would be the same thing. The blind leading the blind here with the French, but we'll get there. It is very sunny. Will we go for Toy Story Land and there's more
like kiddie rides like that. Ooh, Radiator Springs. That's Toy Story Land because I can see the car.
If you two want to go into a long queue for a thing, I'm perfectly prepared to sit around.
And get yourself some breakfast.
You can maybe get us all breakfast. Yeah, Rita, should we do this? It's never going to get shorter, is it?
Well, it's actually 100 minutes because single riders is 45 minutes, I've realised. So I think we should try and do another early morning and be here on time. Oh, and look, there's a mini of what it's like.
Do you think that this part again?
Oh yeah, or the next day. Bienvenue at Toy Story Land.
Greetings! Sarge has assembled the Green Army men for parachute training. RC is charged and ready to race. And Slinky Dog is standing by to chase his tail. Now get in there.
As big Connects fans when we were little, I'm loving the fences. So you can see RC Racer and the Toy Soldier parachute drop. And Slinky. Will we try Slinky Dog? Here's the entrance. Yeah, aren't they lovely? So we're in the front row of Slinky, the three of us fit together. Woo! Lost my ears! Woo! So Slinky goes quite fast! Oh my goodness!
Vous savez bien que ce chien fou finirait par se fatiguer. Pour votre sécurité, merci de rester assis jusqu'à ce que Zigzag se soit complètement immobilisé.
So we're very happy because the three of us fit in the front seat in one car on Slinky. So that's three big adults. And the queue here is super cute. I have taken my ears off, I've no hat on. Alice is probably going to take her hat off in a minute now because this ride, things go wild. So the last time we were in Disneyland, there was no Toy Story Land. Walt Disney Studios had only recently opened and it really didn't have a huge amount. So we're very excited to try all these rides for the first time. So, you know, it's 9:35. We were late for extra magic hours, but we got some of it. And we've done 2 rides already, just, you know, the aimed at young kids rides. But I think with Disneyland, those rides are so good that they are fun for the whole family, you know? Like Slinky, that was going fast. It was...
And it only lasts 5 minutes. So
yeah, this is it. It only lasts 5 minutes, and because we were here for extra magic hours, the queue was only 5 minutes. This ride, the queue, it says 20 minutes, so this will be our first little wait of the day, but obviously 20 minutes isn't bad at all. We could have joined the queue for Crush's Coaster, but it already said 100 minutes. to ride together, or 45 minutes as single riders. So far, what are our thoughts on the plus size accessibility of the rides?
Everything's grand except for the
turnstiles. So the seats on the ride so far are all good. Now these are like big, long, wide seats for multiple people to sit in. So on the magic carpets, we took 2 rows for the 3 of us, and then on Slinky, the 3 of us fit fine on 1 row, which was great. But for the individually seated rides, like the faster roller coasters, we have yet to see. So we will report back on that. Woo! But we so far are impressed. The only issue is going fast. The only issue so far has been the turnstile. So we just turned sideways and went through it sideways instead of frontways, and that was fine. Woo! Oui, c'est très fantastique. Mais c'est fini. So we've got a big long queue for Ratatouille, but there's a proper queue of 45 minutes and a single rider's queue of 45. So we're going to separate, go single. Woo! So we've just joined the queue for Cars Road Trip, and we're very excited. This is another one that does not have individual seats, so, and they're big long rows, so we're all going to be able to sit beside each other, no problem. So that's exciting, especially because we just did Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, which had a 45-minute queue to sit together, but a 5-minute single rider queue, so we did it as single riders. I thankfully, when I was sitting in my seat, realised, oh, everyone else has 3D glasses, and said to a cast member, oh, glasses, and she gave me some, but my mum and Alice didn't get any glasses, unfortunately, so they didn't get the full 3D effect. But other than that, I highly recommend the single rider queue, so just make sure to get your 3D glasses on that ride. But with this one,
yeah, it was a bit weird without the glasses.
This one we need no glasses. We're on Route 66 in the US. We're gonna have fun.
I'm so excited to check out Route 66.
did not get wet. We didn't get wet on the cars ride, but we had a lot of fun. So it said a 5-minute queue for that, and we probably did a 10-minute queue, but I think it was totally worth it. But I do really, really, really love the film cars.
She actually did Russian college too.
Am I in the middle?
Yes. I would also love to take pictures with the landscape.
Yes.
So we're just walking through Toy Story Land. We are trying to go back to kind of this gates of the park, of studios, to find somewhere to get some breakfast. So we've squeezed in quite a few rides, and now we are hungry. Everyone is having lots of fun. Great atmosphere.
That looks so hot.
Lots of families, lots of English speaking people, because I think French schools are in school today. So I really love the Connects fences. I think that's just the most fun. To Buzz. So we've come to the Studio Catering Company, which is one of the band's kind of, there's the main building that you come through on your way into the Studios Park, and then you go left and come in around. So you go this way and come in around to the Studio Catering Company, and I'm going to get a Mickey waffle. And we've got some Mickey waffles. So Nutella and sugar, and they're so beautiful. My mom got a coffee, so it has the 30th logo on it. Really nice. I am so excited to eat this waffle. You have no idea. It's really hot. I'm gonna give it a go. It's so good.
How's yours, Mom?
Lovely.
So it's a waffle shape, but it's much more like pancake batter, and it's really nice. Personally, I think that's better than a normal waffle.
Worth the wait?
Yes. Lightning McQueen is here! Ka-chow! So I am a huge Cars fan and a huge Lightning McQueen fan. So I'm very excited to see him. And this is so fun. All the kids and everyone's really excited. So it's extremely sunny, so we all have our baseball caps on to try and not get sunburnt on our heads or our faces. There's a fly on my glasses. There we go. So we have gone on several rides, mostly the like low key ones anyway, but we squeezed in a lot of them because we were here a bit earlier than park opening for extra magic hours. We didn't do Tower of Terror or Crush's Coaster or the parachute drop. So hopefully we'll do those later or tomorrow, but now everything has a really long queue time, so we are going to leave and we have to go to Carrefour or a supermarket.
Can I get a picture with you on the counter?
Yes, we're going to go and do some shopping outside of the park.
We were really pleased with Val D'Europe. I mispacked and completely forgot anything for swimming, and we really wanted to go swimming, so I went to Primark and bought some swimming togs, which was great, or a swimsuit, or whatever you call it where you live. We call them swimming togs in Ireland. And they could have been a bit bigger, but that's my feeling generally on swimming togs. So not a terrible fit, and I was able to wear them, so that was great. We also did a big food shop.
These are very cute, but they're $6.50, so, and I don't need them, so I'm not going to bother. Some suitcases, lots of sweets, kind of home stuff, dried flowers, my favorite. There's like cleaning supplies, kitchen supplies, candles, toys. So I think this would be a great place for presents for people if they don't want Disney things, or if you don't want to spend as much as the Disney things cost. There's some makeup brushes. Snacks, loads of stationery, party supplies, all kinds of things.
So we did our food shop and we had a look at a few other places in Val D'Europe, but I was most excited for Sephora. So here is what I bought at Sephora. I got two individual eyeshadows. I got the Colourful Metal Effect Sephora collection shadows in 02 Milky Way and in 33 Fantasia. So I'll open them up. They're really interesting. So you can see 02 is, you know, quite a creamy, looks a bit like a Colourpop Super Shock formula. And then 33, interesting as well, but definitely kind of closer to a traditional eyeshadow formula than the other. And I really like them. I actually love the packaging as well. So they're these individual little compacts, but actually you can separate the whole thing and it's an individual pan in there, so you could, you know, swap these in and out if you had pans where the size matched, and you wanted to bring just one with you, you could use these compacts for that. So I thought that was cool. These look beautiful on, and I have quite enjoyed using them. And I also got the Sephora collection Best Skin Ever foundation in 04N. I've used it a few times. I like it. No major opinions on it yet. Haven't used it enough yet, but I've been quite enjoying it. The experience I had in Sephora exactly mimics experiences I had shopping as a teenager in France on previous holidays, which is that they are obsessed with shoplifting. Absolutely obsessed. They didn't check my bag, but like any teenagers or things like that, they were checking their bags on the way out to make sure that they didn't shoplift anything. So here are the swatches of the eyeshadows and the foundation that I bought in Sephora. So you can see the shine there on the shadows. It's really, really pretty. And the foundation is a decent shade match for me, which I'm very happy about. And getting that neutral undertone is just so difficult because, you know, drugstore foundations and things are usually just so yellow for me, with a very pink undertone, which is just a problem.
Passe à la direction, j'ai plus de
So we're on Main Street, USA, and we can see the castle. And everything's looking beautiful, and the gazebo is decorated for the 30th anniversary. We got Baymax, Raya, Mushu. Moana's boat and Ariel and Nemo and Co. The castle is looking particularly beautiful. Let's go help Buzz Lightyear. This is what I love about Disneyland. The queue is fun. So blaster operating instructions, aim laser, and pull trigger.
So you want to hit anything that's from, what's his name, Zurg?
Zurg. So we're aiming for the Z.
Are you turning?
Like the etch sketch.
Stand by. Scanners detecting mortal trouble in Sector 9. No doubt it's the work of that nefarious criminal, the sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance, the evil Emperor Zurg.
So I just asked Alice if she'd like to sit beside me, because she's very competitive and very good at games, to see if she'd like to beat me. And what was your response, Alice?
I'll beat Mom. I'll beat a stranger.
She'll beat a stranger. That's what she said. No skin off her nose, whose ass she kicks. And I think we're going to pass a list of scores soon.
Apparently if you get like the highest score, you can get the special badge.
Yeah, it keeps moving.
Back in your seat. Your shield will be lowered automatically. Veuillez s'il vous plaît vous asseoir au fond de vos sièges. Votre barre de protection va s'abaisser automatiquement.
Merci.
Please face forward and sit back in your seat. Your shield will be lowered
Will you
automatically.
be okay then?
Veuillez s'il vous plaît vous asseoir au fond de vos sièges. Votre barre de protection va s'abaisser
They're
automatiquement.
not shooting us. What about Zurg?
Please face forward and sit back in your seat. Your shield will be lowered. Attention, Space Rangers. Your space cruises will now be restarted.
Unsurprisingly, Alice has won. And now we see the Table of Honor. We are very far away from the top. Thanks for having us on your team.
Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. It's been an honor serving with you. Check us out.
Very happy with this 15-minute queue. We're walking through nothing so far. And everything just looks so pretty. There's the Nautilus. You can see the car. Oh. Well spotted. We're going on Hyperspace Mountain. And we're bringing Grogu. 2 Grogus. So we're looking a bit rough now. Space Mountain was amazing. It was so good. A large blister that I won't show you that I had from an insect bite burst. So you're thrown about thrown about like crazy. Great times. Such a fun ride. And actually, it's fun to come out and it's dark now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so beautiful. Look at it. Oh, good times. Good times. So, Discoveryland at night. Gorgeous. Space Mountain, Hyperspace Mountain. Orbitron, the castle, Autopia, which I always liked the car ride. I thought it was fun.
Oh, là, adesso aspettiamo lo spettacolo.
Star Wars poster.
We're going again. Are you excited to do it again, Alice?
Yes. Score to beat 30,000. That's so cute.
Which star?
Here's the beautiful gazebo with the 30th logo spinning on top. And there is Mr. Mickey Mouse. Mickey is waving us goodbye from Disneyland, and he waved us hello into the Disney studios this morning, so we're very lucky, we're doing very well.